Hey everybody, how are we doing today? I was playing in my Cricut and with my Cricut and figured, well, I'd go live while I try to salvage what the Cricut did to me. What did this Cricut do? Oh no, it missed it. It doesn't like intricate cuts. That's what the problem is. Look at all these little pieces. I don't know what that file was thinking. I don't know why I thought I could make it smaller. Alright, open up your YouTube, Linda, so people can chat with you if they want. Let's forget about world real problems and let's just craft. Let's just forget about our worries. Hi, Judy. Hi, Danny. So, a long time ago, when Melody Lane was still around, was still alive, she was, she used to sell the mystery boxes and things. Where she came out with she was showing the Disney mystery box, and I purchased it. It's a digital mystery box, and what it was Disney's Christmas stuff. And I've been seeing everybody cut out their Mickey Mouses and all this from Spellbinders. I was like, well, I've got Cricut Disney. I can do that. So, the Cricut doesn't like intricate little tiny things. But I'm going to salvage this the best I can. I was going to do Pluto, too. And I probably should go in and try to do Pluto, but I really don't want to fight with these little pieces. So, Pluto will have to be a different day. This card I'm going to make will just have to be... Right, Judy? It's like we have got... So, with our Cricuts, we have got so many dies that we could cut. And they don't take up space in our house because they're in the cloud, guys. It's just a matter of opening up your Cricuts and remembering that we have them. And guys, I'm sorry that I'm crooked because I tried to set it up in horizontal, but I think it's streaming in vertical. But at least you could see my thing. So anyway, you see all these little pieces right here? This is supposed to be, he's got a scarf on. And I don't know if I can salvage this scarf or not. I don't know. Let's glue down what I can salvage. And then we'll make a background and put him on and make the little cute little wreath. Now, I don't know if this is a Disney one or if this is just Cricut Access. I typed in Disney Christmas wreath, and this is one of the options I got. Actually, I think it goes like that. I don't even remember how it's supposed to line up now. I think it's supposed to line up like that. I don't know why we got two green bows instead of the red, but we got this green bow here. I'm just going to glue stuff together and then we'll make a background for it. So what's everybody doing today? Judy, you off today? It's so easy to forget about him, isn't it? Okay, wait a minute. I think this goes... Alright, when you're looking at your Cricut die cuts, guys, if you look at the edge, when the knife goes in and cuts it, it kind of makes a tiny, you probably can't even see it, little lip. Because it pushes the paper down when it does it. So if you do it like this, you'll get a cleaner edge. Turn it over so that you get the cleaner edge. See? Here. Alright, so this is how this goes, I believe. I believe that lines up like that. That don't line up like that. There we go. I guess that's how that goes. I don't know. Oh, phone, why did you die on me? Now I can't see the comments. Oh, this is going to be one of them days, guys. Oh. Let's turn this tablet on and see if if it... Oh, nope, it's dead too. The battery's dead on that. I think the battery's dead on this phone. I think that's what happened. Batting 1,000, y'all. I'm batting 1,000. Get that. Alright. So while I'm waiting for that to get ready to turn back on so I can see your comments, I'm going to start just gluing things together. So I'm going to take this little hand I think that I can salvage. And I'm going to glue it on. Sure you are, Linda. I'll glue it right onto the thing here. Got my little picker, jewel picker. I don't know if there's enough. Think about all these Dreaming Tree files that we got over the years. And guys, we've got so many files. It's like, why do we need more dies right now? Do we want more dies? Of course we do, because we love them. Do we need them? No. We don't. We want them, but we don't need them. We can make plenty of things without them, especially, you know, history repeats itself. So some designs that came out before are coming back out again. All right, see, this is all messed up. Let's see if I can't salvage this to look better. The other face? Nope, the other face doesn't look better. The other face looks really messed up, too. Well, I think my Mickey's face is just going to be messed up. I just think that's just part of what it's going to happen. I sent somebody else a picture, and I'm like, this is why I do prefer the dies when doing stuff like this, because like the Spellbinders dies, I guarantee you are not doing this to their Mickey faces. Now, if I cut this with vinyl, though, I'm going to be having all these issues. It's because I'm cutting it with paper. And paper matters. You know, Cricut, I don't know if they still do, but they used to have their own paper. And their paper was great for die cutting. Alright, get up there to that nose. Yeah, I was watching Shanna Makes It, and she made a really cute KCC card this morning, and then I was watching I think it's Marisha Dean or something like that. I forget what her name is, but she made the most darlingest little Mickey Mouse, Minnie and yeah, you guys know. I can't. Words are hard, people. Words are hard. Minnie and Mickey Christmas card, and she had a framed door and all, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. I kind of want to make something like that too. So here we are. I don't remember if that's supposed to have a black border or not, but alright, I think I can open my chat again. Hold on. Be patient with me. Thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for hanging out and liking and subscribing and just coming and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I don't know how many times I can say that to y'all. I just want you to know I truly do appreciate it. Alright. I mean, y'all will know it's Mickey when I get done. Whether it's right or not. Y'all will know it's him. I don't know why that's like that. I don't understand. Oh, his mouth is all messed up looking. Poor Mickey looks like he got punched in the face. Oh, he had a rough one. He tied one on last night, I guess. Alright, let's get YouTube open here. Let's put some shorts on, give him a little, some of his dignity back. Put some clothing on him. I don't know why that must be a part of the scarf. That must be why. Must be part of the scarf. Hold on a second. Almost there. Almost got it open so I can see your comments again. Alright. I'm just going to line these shorts up on his legs there. Yeah, that must be like part of... Oh, that's his arm. That's his arm in his pocket. Okay. Now we're going to put some glue here. And here. And we're just going to salvage these the best we can. This one looks too little, but it's going in anyway. Alright. Well, at least he looks like Mickey Mouse, right? Yay! Ryan's in the house. I can see the chat again now. Yay! What? Oh, hi, Law. What? Oh. You're talking about my card. Hey, Lee. Hey, Chris. Fishy Raid. Yay! Hi, Liza. Or Liz Alexander. She says, are you? I don't know. Are you what? Where do we find our digital things that we purchased? Okay, Judy. That I can help. That I can answer. Let me get through this real quick. Acolyte Zach, Christ is Lord. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Oh, wow, I forgot some of the digital stuff. Okay, got that. We got that. All right. We got... Well, hi, Linda. Are you playing Humpty Dumpty? Yeah. No, Mickey was. Look at him. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Danny says, lurking for a bit, getting my Lego and other stuff Christmas together so Mom can shop on Black Friday. Woohoo! Silly, Linda. Tricks of her. And Law says, hello to everybody. All right. Judy, are you still here? If you are, say yes, and then I will go in. I don't think everybody else wants to see a whole lot of Cricut Design Space stuff. Okay, you're still here. All right, I'm going to go into Cricut here because I'm going to show you how to find your purchased items. So you're going to open up your Design Space, and of course if you do it on your computer it's going to be a little different, but it's going to be in the general same idea. I can't show you on a computer. You gotta bear with me. Okay, well this is gonna take forever. Alright. Ask me later. It must have been updating. Alright, we're gonna go My Stuff. Right? No. Go to your canvas. Get this screen out of the way. Oh, that's a complete different file. And we're gonna go... Hang on, I want a whole new... Get out of there. Go home. Press the new button. Just say blank canvas. Replace. There we go. Alright. You see where it says the images right here? Alright, we're on the canvas, right? Click on image. Click on image. So, see where it says images? See how it's got these two little lines with the little things on it? Go like this, right? See where it says general? Click on that. See where it says purchase? Click on that. And then go back and it'll only show you your purchased images. Okay? And of course, you know, they give you so many fonts, so... Anyway, that's how you find it. Okay. We don't need to see all that right now. Alright, let's open this back up. Hi, Albert. Hi, Carmen. Okay. It's going to be a tiny bit different on the computer, and I don't know with all the updates they've done exactly. I can't like remember where things were to start with, much less where they're at right this second. All right, let's see. Is Mickey good enough? No, we got to try to make his scarf. I don't know how we're gonna do his. I don't know which pieces go to his scarf. Guys, I don't know which pieces are his scarf. I think this is supposed to be... I'm not gonna do his scarf. We're gonna cut his scarf off, and we're just gonna make it look like an arm. Because I don't know. We could actually make a scarf, though. We could do that. We can make a scarf, Linda. You're smart enough to do that. But we're just going to give him just an arm. We're not going to give him a scarf today. Alright, we're going to come in here. We're going to go right here. Should be Mickey's arm. So he needs a little bit of an elbow, though. So we're going to come in and curve it and snip that piece off. And he looks like he's got a super big muscle, but there we go. We don't want his arm that big. So I'm going to make his arm a little smaller. So is anybody else crafting today? Anybody else out there getting their jam on? Getting their stuff ready for Christmas? So tell me in the comments section. Replayers in the comment section, tell me. Those of you in the chat, tell me. How do you know he is wearing one? Because he was supposed to be wearing one. Because of the way the, because look. See the way that's, squares off right there like that? Now, look at his arm. See? Now he's just got a normal arm. He's got a little scarred face. Poor Mickey. Mickey's got a scarred face. Alright, I think that's good enough. I think he's supposed to be wearing a hat too, but we're not doing all that. I don't know what any of that red stuff is anymore. I don't know what it all is. They're little tiny itty bitty pieces that don't make any sense to me. And here we got a silhouette of Pluto, who's wearing a Santa hat. And he was going to be in the picture with him, but nothing cut right. Alright, let's glue our... We need to make a background for this. And Danny says, nope. And I don't remember what I asked. And Law Jones says, same here, Linda. Okay. I wish I could remember things I've said 5 seconds ago so that I could keep up with the conversation. Alright, I'm just going to line this up. Oh, I should have ink blended this. But that's okay. I can always go back in and do it again. Do it. Well, it doesn't want to line up correctly. Why not? Why not? Why doesn't it want to line up for me? Because that would be easy. They're supposed to be 2 different colors. And I don't know why this green is here, but it is. Oh, the green has part of the wreath on it. And then it tells you where to line the other bow to it at. Alright, it finishes the wreath. That's why. So I should have put this down first. And then put the other wreath part on. Because that wreath is supposed to be up higher. Oh well. Oh well. I'm gonna have to figure this out. I'm gonna have to watch some videos, old videos of Melody Lane when she cut all these out and she pieced them together so I can see what the heck she did to make it work. She probably did them out of vinyl. If she did the Mickey Mouse ones. I don't know if she even did the Mickey Mouse ones. Alright, it's cute enough, guys. We got Mickey Mouse. We got that. We need a background for him to go on. And we need a Merry Christmas for him to have. And by the way, Wednesdays is not going to be a normal day until I'm getting things ready for Thanksgiving now. My Christmas tree has been up since before Halloween. My daughter set it up very early. Well, truth be known, my Christmas tree's been put together since last year. I moved it aside, it fell over. And it sat falling over because I couldn't get it lifted for quite a few months. And then I finally just said I'm going to risk my back. And I finally got it, maneuvered it, and figured out how to get it set up, standing up. So now it's standing up again. And yeah. And that's probably where it'll sit unless somebody's going to come help me tear it down. So there's that. It's up all year for one day of the year because, yeah. All right. All right. Let's make us a background. Let's get us a... So they originally, I don't know why, but they had Mickey on a burgundy background. I don't want him on a burgundy background. Do I want him on a burgundy background? No. I really wish his mouth wasn't so damaged. Poor Mickey. My handicapped Mickey. Oh boy, it's Mickey Mouse! Yeah, I can do Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse and Daisy and, I got some other Disney, I think I have Tangled. I don't remember, but I have quite a few. Maybe a green background since you were making a... Well, the only problem with that is that I've got the green thing. I'm going to make a doorway for the wreath to be on. I'm going to make a door. And I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to pull out May's door, a stamp. I'm going to try to find May's Christmas or holiday door stamp set that I have. Dum, 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 dum. Pull this set over here so I can look down in here because I know I have one. I know I have a door that is a May door. Pretty sure. Oh, we can make a tag too. We make Christmas tags, guys. Y'all are going to be seeing a lot more of my May things, and she's got some pretty cool Christmas things. And you know, since Jesus is the reason for the season, we get a lot of... What the heck is that? Look, we can make a gift card holder too. And May is faith-based, so we can make a snow globe, we can make the nativity. Judy, do you have her latest nativity that you can layer? It is amazing. I discovered I do have some Disney Mickey Mouse and some of their partner stuff. Awesome, Judy. Can't really do what I want to it because he is autistic and he will destroy my stuff thinking he can. Okay. Well, I don't have children around anymore. Mine are all grown-ups, adults, moved on, living somewhere else. Once a year, my one son comes by, Christmas Day. So, but I still look. Where is my door? I guess we're not going to use. Oh wait, I know where it is. I know where it is. That was not where I wanted that to go. Ooh-wee, that thing just fell over on me. That wasn't cool. That wasn't cool. Maybe we'll just make a tag since I can't find the door. She has stamps that are contemporary, and she also creates a set of... Right, she has some that are non-religion based, and then she has the scripture stamps. Those are the two clubs she has. And then she has stamps that are not in either of the clubs that just come out. She has pretty awesome. Let's do a tag. Let's do a tag. Why not, right? He'll fit. Mickey will fit on there. We can make him a... Oh yeah, that'll fit perfect. We can put a little sign. Mark this off your wish list. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Yeah, I love Mei Mei. It's like... She is the one who got me into this stamping and card making. So... She's the one who got me into this paper side of this. I was watching Melody Lane, and I was doing all kinds of Melody Lane stuff, and somebody said, well, check out Mei Mei. This is the, it's from 2018. I don't know. I can't find the name of it. Oh, Tag Builder. It's Tag Builder. Oh, the doo-dah day. Yes. Oh, the doo-dah day. La 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 la. Da, 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 da. Alright. Since we're going to make a tag, let's just make a couple tags. Let's see. We can use a different shade of green. We can do a green tag. Will that show? Is that the different green color? No. This is a different green color. Since Judy was like, do a green background, we'll just do a green tag. Okay. I was watching Tanner Bell earlier. Guys, it's that holiday season. I will be watching my fellow crafters and getting ideas and all that stuff. And they have all these neat things that, how big is that tag? Anyway, so I'll be watching all them and doing all that stuff. So if you don't see me in other lives that normally you see me in, that's why. Alright, let's just cut a piece of this at 4.5. There's 5. There's 4.5. What did we decide that was? We decided that was 4.5. So let's cut this down to 5. And this came from a 12 by 12 sheet. Actually, if we cut it at 6, we should get exactly half, and we should be able to make 2 of them. Yep. Alright. Ding! I got a message. Ding! I got a notification. I forgot to turn the notifications off. See, I'll say your prayers for Denise and her brother. We know that prayer works, so let's get them prayers out. Ding! Linda has got a message. Ding! Linda's got a mess also. So if you don't know, May stamps, if you notice I don't ever have dies, because she gives us CGs, and you can use your Cricut or your Silhouette or your Brother Scan and Cut to cut the stuff. But a lot of this stuff can just be cut by hand. So that's what we're going to do. We're not going to worry that we won't have all the pretty little edges, because it'll be alright. We're just going to use this for the base anyway. So there we go. Pick up our stamp. And now, do we want our design to be in black? Yeah, because Mickey Mouse is black, so it'll match. Where's the black ink? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, spaghetti. We got some tuxedo black. Yeah, he's got a rough road ahead of him, so she does too, as his sole caregiver. But when she finds time, even though we're not able to do bowl crafting, we're going to try to figure out. We have 2 advent calendar thingies that we're going to do. One of them is this year's Spellbinder, and we're going to do, I think we're going to do a spoiler video, because since we're constrained for time with her. And then we're going to do another one that is an older crafty advent. Actually, it's like a holiday advent. And it won't be a spoiler because it's like from 2023 or something. 2024. I don't remember when it was from, but. Alright. Do I want it darker than that? Yeah, I want it a little bit darker. So we'll be doing those. So stay tuned for that. And that'll probably be just a pop-up. So, you know, make sure you got our notification bell turned on so that you won't miss that when we come on. If you're, most likely it'd be nighttime stuff. So if you're up at night and can't sleep, and if you miss it during the live, then it'll be there to watch later. Alright. So there's that one. Let's set this aside because we can do more later. And let's get our scissors. Where are our ergonomic scissors? Yay, I'm glad you can't wait. You know what? She sent me that, the one for Spellbinders for this year. Guys, that thing has been killing me. Alright, we're gonna come right along here, and we're just gonna, we're not gonna worry about it being like shaped next to the cute little design. I can always go in later and do the fussy cut, but I'm not going to do that here because, you know, all the little do my flat cheese like this, you know. Anyway, I can do that later. Alright. See the... I have a hole punch around here somewhere. Somewhere I have a hole punch. Right here. We're just gonna I need to get some little rubber grips or something for this thing. We're just going to line our little hole punch thing up right over that hole. And look, where'd that stamp set go? If we wanted, we have these little things here that we can stamp that go over that. But because I'm going to put the wreath on it, I don't think I'm going to worry about that. And it doesn't have to go directly. I hate to glue a messed up Mickey down to the tag. Let's see. Am I reading them? We're just going to stay within the red and the green and the theme. And we're going to cut us... So when you guys are doing your stamps and things, you don't have to use solid white paper all the time. You can do things, but a piece of white would look good with that red. So, let's stamp this saying, this little, a gift for you. Do 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 do. Say jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Ho, ho, ho. Alright, so we got a gift for you. Maybe we'll stamp more than one so we can see what they... Maybe we'll do enjoy. No. Mark this off your wish list. I think we should just stamp that there, but Mickey will cover it up. Hey, where did that plastic picked up my stamp? Alright, we're gonna do that one, and we're also gonna stamp this one, and we'll see what they say. So we got a gift for you and just for you. And we'll see which one we like best. I already lost that red paper that I cut. Oh, there it is. I'm so discombobulated. Oh, I was saying. So I was watching Tanner Bell, and he made a comment about, you know, what your desk looks like is what your brain looks like. I was like, yeah. My desk says that my brain is currently suffering technical difficulties. That's what that's saying. I'm gonna do it one more time just to make sure it's dark. I think our wreath needs some decorations. I think we'll decorate our wreath too. Who's messaging me? Come on, open up so I can see the chat. There we go. I see. So Denise took her brother this morning to his chemo. Today's his chemo appointment. That's why woolcrafting had to be put on hold, because he has to go for his chemo treatments, and Wednesdays seem to be the day. All right. Let's cut these. I think a gift for you would be... I don't know. I like the way just for you is written. It's almost like Disney writing. Almost. Not 100%, but close, you know. You guys probably can't even see what I'm doing. I'm sorry if that's the case. Yeah, you guys, I'm way off the bottom down here. You guys can't even see that. So we're gonna do it just like this. We're gonna make it so that it looks like Mickey's holding a tag. We're gonna make a tag on a tag. That's what we're gonna do. Yup. I'll show you what I mean. I'm gonna get mine. Actually, I have another one that would work good on there if I could find it. I have a little corner rounder thing. Punch. So I'm just using a regular corner rounder, the crocodile corner rounder. That's how I got that. And then for this piece here, to make it a tag, I'm just gonna take my scissors. I'm gonna line it up right here so it's like an, is it an inch? Yeah, so that's 1 inch by 2 1/4 inches. That's cool. But we're gonna take and use our mat and we're gonna draw some little lines. So this would be the middle. So this right here would be where our tag. So I'm using this line here and going like that, so that way I know. Just gonna snip that and snip that. And then I'm gonna use my pokey tool because and it's not perfect, guys. I'm just gonna use because it's a little tiny tag. It doesn't need that gigantic little hole in it. Alright. Then we're gonna glue our Just For You down. Yeah, I think that writing is a little more Mickey style, even though it's not Disney's font. It's something May chose, had created, made. Y'all getting it right. And then we'll put that right there like that. And then I think we're gonna get some gems. And I got some stuff, people. I'm gonna decorate our little wreath up. And what did I do? I always add snowflakes. Now I wound up that red and white ribbon, and wouldn't you know? Well, maybe this ribbon will work. Maybe that ribbon will work. It's not the ribbon I want, though. I wanted the baker's twine. Oh, there it is. I made my own little thing for it to go on. I don't want these right now. If you're not giving a whole lot of presents, then little tags like this is cool. But if you're giving a whole lot of presents to be out and stuff, unless you've got nothing but time on your hands, kind of like me, then this is not time. ink on that too. Let's use some pine needle ink and just go along the edge. And I should have done that in there on this one here that's on top with that before I had put it on there, because it would look really good. It would have made it look better, but I didn't, so it's okay. It'll just make it stand out better, see? I don't know if you guys can see it or not. I can see it though. So if you're looking at me, now you should be able to, that should be like showing you guys the way you're seeing things, I think, instead of sideways the way I'm crafting. But since I'm crafting sideways, I have one that I just used. Okay, just don't have a flap. I was trying not to. Let me see what the other bag I had looked like, because no, we'll just cut. We'll just open it, guys. I'm not gonna sit and make y'all wait and everything. I'll just tape it down. Find it. I need to find a container for it to go in. I wish this had, like, you see how these bags have these kind of little zipper close seals? See, those have it too. Look, I just found more stuff up there. Oh, look, we can put little peppermints on it. Alright, let's decorate our tree. I mean, our wreath. Where's my... So we can put a peppermint here. We can put a peppermint here. Put one here. Here. And here. And then you can be like, my fingers don't want to work on this little stuff. It's like I can't get this separate to open. Come on, I just had you open yesterday or the day before, whenever I used these before. There we go. Pretty sure I used these in a shaker card. Didn't I, guys? I just said I had my jewel picker. There it is. Peppermint right there. There. These are just little clay peppermint bits. And I think they look adorable on our wreath, don't you? I think so. Actually, I think we can get away with one here. And here too. Look at that cute little wreath. Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree, how lovely are thy branches. So are you a real tree or a fake tree person? In other words, or are you a fake tree user but prefer a real? I prefer a real tree, but I have a fake tree. That's it. Makes any. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Perfecto. Lay these out. So I think they have to be turned over like a cup. I don't never remember the correct way to lay a thingamajigger down. We'll add the shinies in a minute. I want to put them in the middle. But first, I want to get out of there. I want my green there. I want the red shiny bit in the middle of the green sequins. Kind of like that. If it'll stay there, that'd be cool. When I first started card making, I thought it was so weird that people were using sequins, because we use sequins to in sewing and stuff. You know, it's like I never use them in sewing because that's a pain in the butt to sew sequins on. But seamstresses, people who make dresses and fashion and all that, they do. I think I want to put these on because I think they'll be shinier. These little bits and bobs. Okay, let me scroll up so I can see. Danny says, depends. Sometimes we have fake trees. Sometimes we get real trees. Carmen says fake because of allergies, but if we had no allergies, I would have loved a real tree. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I'm allergic to the pine. I break out in a really bad rash from it. But as long as I don't have like too much contact, then I'm usually okay. These are just little gems that I'm putting in there. And you probably have some of these, Judy, if you're still watching, because they're close to my heart. Okay, I didn't put a gem there. That's a sequence. I don't really want the sequence. Get out of there. I just want the gems. Bits and bobs and all the things. So Carmen, I don't know if you said it or not, but what are you working on anything right now, or? Okay, I don't want to mix those in with my gems. I want to keep my gems pure. I think we'll add snowflakes to it too, just because we can. I know sometimes just because you can, you shouldn't, but in this case, that's not the case. In this case, because we can, we will. Because you do you, boo. Boy, I think I'm getting a little carried away with the... What was I going to do? Oh, snowflakes. Yeah, I want a couple snowflakes. So we'll put a snowflake here. We'll put a snowflake here. And we'll put a snowflake here. So we'll have 3 snowflakes. And these are also little sequins. They're little snowflake sequins that you'll see me using a lot this season. and then when them dry, they'll be better. They'll be cute. Alright, and we're going to take this and we're going to... No, not working on anything right now, but God willing, I'll be joining my friend Elaine live on Saturday. Oh, sweet. Live just together or like live on YouTube? You know, like me and my friends sometimes we're FaceTime crafting, but we're not like on YouTube doing it, which is good for the soul to do that sometimes, especially when you're on YouTube all the time. Oh, live on YouTube? Okay. Well, I'll keep my eye out. I will try to keep my eye out for that, Carmen. I don't know why I'm covering my glue up. Alright, so we got our... I want that to dangle off his hand. Gosh, I wish Mickey didn't look like he was like... Oh, poor Mickey. Okay, I'm moving. Poor Mickey, he just took a beating. He was like a Timex. He took a licking and kept on ticking. Ah, poor Mickey. Stop touching them. You're losing everything, Linda. I need to... Oh, you know what? I know how to hold them in place. I'll glossy accent them. Denise was watching. She'd be like, there she goes again with that glossy accent. These snowflakes will look better once I get them cleaned up. Alright. La 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 la. Alright. He is cute, right? Even if he is kind of like war-torn looking. Okay, I need 2 of these. I need this one for the little tag. And I need a bigger, prettier ribbon, but for the bigger tag, but that's too big. We don't need it that big. We only need it to be about like that. We only need it to be about like that. Like, yay big. Yay big. Pluto would have been cute too, but the problem... I got frustrated and I got angry and I said enough's enough. Alright. Now, this is, if you notice, this is fatter than that hole. I'm going to teach you an easy way to get your things inside. Just push it like that. And then feed it in there. Feed it in. And then come on the other side and rip it. Just rip it. Rip it good. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Just break it. Break it. Well, there we go. I didn't want it to look like that, though. I wanted it to be double. Anyway, just rip it. So I want it to look like it's hanging off of Mickey's hand. you know, kind of dangling. I didn't glue his hand all the way down yet. I didn't push it all the way down yet. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. Ain't no fires, 'cause we'd be boiling. Just don't rip a fart. Oh, wait. It's not late night. You're funny, Danny. You are too funny. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, what we're gonna do to fix this, we're just gonna put some glue right here, and put some glue right here. And we'll just glue this ribbon like this, because it'll stick it to the either side of the paper since the ribbon's bigger than what the hole was. Danny, you're a trip. And I wanted that to be bigger. I wanted it to be hanging off his hands. I don't want it to interfere too much with and then that'll just dangle. Dangle, dangle, dangle. Boom, 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 boom. And then this one, we don't have to worry about it messing up because, well, the hole's big enough. Saturday is usual suspects, but with Eddie not being here last week and this week, it feels so odd. No usual suspect. Ah. I bet. Trying not to mess my project up here by doing this, but there we go. There we go. And if you got a little cuter ribbon or whatever, you do. Look, it covers up my... Should have put this on after I added this, because that kind of covers my little peppermint in the middle of the bow. But there's our tag. Ow! Trixie, you got me sitting on the edge of the seat. It's not good for me. There's one tag. That's our tag. That's what we did with Mickey Mouse. That's how we salvaged our messed up Mickey from Cricut. Still, it still don't look right. Poor guy. Poor guy. Poor Mickey Mouse. He's messed up. To make these look more like ornaments, I'm going to put some glossy accent in them. Or not. I have to get a new pen. When you don't use this stuff for a cup, once you let this stuff sit, it dries up in the... in the nozzle because it hardens as it dries. There we go. So you gotta poke it to get it to come out. Right, but if I put some glossy accent in that, it'll end up looking like an ornament. Put a couple of little things in there to... Should have put a couple of gems in them all, because then the gems underneath that will end up looking like an ornament, y'all. When it dries, it'll be cute because I'll hold it up closer in a minute so you guys can get the idea. I'm going to add some more gems though inside each one of these little... There we go. I want them inside that way. They'll be like itty bitty little ornaments. It's almost like resin without being resin. And that plopped, that batch plopped onto the paper instead of onto the... It's like I want it there. I don't want it on the paper. Well, it'll just be a big ornament. A big blobby ornament. There we go. That'll be better. There you go. Wonder what it would do. We're gonna try it. I don't know what it'll do. If it'll make that look like an ornament or not. We're going to put a blob on top and see if we can make that look like an ornament too. Instead of just like, you know, to make it look rounded. I think it'll work. Give it that dome look. Now, Nuvo drops. The crystal Nuvo drops, I don't know if they even make those anymore. They definitely will give it a rounded... It came out very cute, and it's better than horrible. Thanks, Judy. Yes, it's better than horrible. So there, look, guys. I don't know if you can see. See how it's like... When they dry, they'll dry clear. You won't see that grayish, bluish look that we're seeing to them right now. When they dry, they'll be clear. Kind of like, see that one? Right, I don't want to put my finger in it. Right here. See how you can see the gems real good in that one? That's because it's drying faster than the rest of them because they weren't. Anyway. So now I just gotta let it sit. Don't touch it. Don't move it. That way, that stuff will just dry just like that. And it'll look like little round ornaments on there. So, alright guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Crafting with me. Bearing with me. Putting up with me. I appreciate it. Keep making questionable choices and have people like me as your friend. Alright, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. We need to find a new song to end this with. Because I'm tired of the so long farewell. But there we go. We made a tag. So long farewell. La da 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 bum. Doom doom be doom doom. Doom doom.